Of mice and men study and discussion questions. Chapter 2 Interpretation. Question number 5. Why is the boss suspicious of George and Lenny? The boss was suspicious because George spoke for Lenny whenever Lenny was asked a question, and the boss thought that George is going to take Lenny's pay.
And they were late to get in there because they're supposed to get there the night before, so that also made the boss a little suspicious.
Chapter 3, Interpretation, number 4. Analyze Carson's reason for it and Candy's reason against the shooting Candy's dog. How do they touch the central issues of the novel? Carson killed the dog exactly how George killed Laney. But as Candy thought back on it, he thought he should kill the dog since he had him for so long and he raised the dog.
Yeah, Candy didn't want.
Strange.
Yeah, he didn't want to kill the dog at first because he'd raised him since the puppy, but then he realized it'd be the right thing to do. And Carlson realized that because the dog was getting old and he would eventually suffer.
Right. So they did it for kindness, not just for.
Okay, chapter 3, interpretation, question number 8. What comparisons does Candy make between his own condition and his dog's? How does this relate to the idea of responsibility, which is mercy killing? So Candy is old like the dog, and he lost an arm, and so now he's a swamper. And he realizes that maybe they'll do the same thing like the dog. They won't necessarily kill him, but they may like lay him off from work and stuff. And so he's relating his condition to the dog's. Okay, chapter 6, interpretation, question number 2. The description of Lenny's death recalls another event in the novel. What is it? Lenny's death is similar to the death of the old dog because the way George shot him in the neck, which was mercy killing.
The same way Carson.
And George knew that if Lenny was going to suffer if Curly got him and killed him that way.
And none of the killing was done just out of his. It was just.
He felt it was the best thing to do because it was getting worse and worse as they kept moving. Chapter 6, interpretation, question number 4. Explains George's last remarks to Lenny. When George was talking to Lenny, he talked about their dream house and the things that Lenny still wanted to do. And he didn't fuss at Lenny. He kept Lenny calm so he would kill him. It would be easy and it wouldn't be as...
He didn't want to freak him out. So he lied to Lenny about him not being in trouble. But George actually knew that Lenny was in big trouble.
So he tried to put him on the quick measures.
And they didn't run because they were behind the law this time. It wasn't just little things, it was major.
So that was of my studying this question.